The Fees Must Fall protests were not just around financial issues, but many students across South Africa fought for access to study as well as the content of the material. The Human Sciences Research Council's Thierry Lucia says universities need to address the legacies of colonial higher education.
The content and relevance of higher education to the context of South Africa, to the labor market of South Africa, to the aspirations of the students. And here one needs to actually listen to both the students as well as to the progressive, radical and Black academics that we have. We need to also have this intercontinental and international connection on the continent as well as beyond the continent, with our colleagues, with scholars, in order to address the legacies of colonial higher education in South Africa, in order to reconnect the higher education system and the content of higher education to the needs of the countries, to the needs of communities. So that goes, of course, as you're saying, it goes beyond fees. But the first step, of course, is to be able to gain access to higher education, and then to know that I don't have to concern myself while I'm at university with basic survival, with financial survival, but that I can actually concentrate on the studies, critically engage with the studies. So that brings me to the point around Rhodes Must Fall, for example. Here we have many students who had good access, who were perhaps more privileged access to higher education, being at UCT, maybe being on a scholarship or coming from quite well-to-do backgrounds. And they realized that there's a lot still wrong, not only with access and retention in higher education, but also with the content of higher education, with the content of curricula. That was, of course, one of the big stimuli. Rhodes Must Fall was not only about a statue. The statue was more of a stand-in, more as an example of all that is wrong around institutional cultures, around curricula, and so forth.